All right, so this time we just have one more region left in the United Kingdom. Uh, Last time we had done Belfast, and now we're going to do Dublin. So let's go ahead and enter here. Looks like the scores here pretty close. Let's see what Dublin needs. It needs beer and liquor. All right, a little bit more demanding than in Belfast. So, what have we got? There's a brewery over here, distillery, and a brewery. Okay, so we can, at the very least, deliver beer from this brewery over to Dublin. So let's go ahead and do that. And I guess that actually was a forest. Okay, so we're gonna need to bring wood over somehow. You just need some wheat. So, yeah, I guess that's the best forest to bring it in from. I guess we do have an option of have a train go in like a loop or something to deliver stuff. Or we can have just a dedicated wood train come over here. I'm not sure what's going to be best. I guess that in terms of track, it's probably best to just have a dedicated wood train because the track is the most expensive thing. Because then you just have one track coming over here, and then you need a track coming over to the wheat field in the brewery, connecting those and those. So you have like two edges of a triangle as opposed to three. But we are going to need to double track this. So, So the loop might be more efficient actually. Oh, we have another wheat field here. I guess I'm not sure. I'll just do a separate track at the moment, and we can reevaluate later. It's just not clear to me, especially if we're hooking in this other wheat field. I don't know what to think. Okay, so enough dilly-dallying. Let's actually build something. I guess I'll make it a little bit longer. And we need to have this come over and deliver some wood. I guess that probably we can just come over here. Like so. And then this will be long enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is good. And put a little storage silo. That looks pretty nice. We will need something to take the beer over. It does feel a little bit silly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. So this actually needs to be a little bit longer because I need to pick up the fuel as well. Right, so this will be a beer train. This will be a wood train. And I need a wheat train. So 3, 4, 5. Looks good. And so yeah, that needs wheat. We should be all good for the beer delivery now. I guess the one thing, so let's go into the route mode and we can set that guy to wait. So let's just confirm everything works as it should. Yeah, I guess there's a little bit more space there than needed. And when the wheat train gets here, then we should have our beer train come out and start picking up beer. Yeah. That all looks good. And then, yeah, the one thing that I noticed was this had a little bit more space than needed. So I'll just move that over a little bit. And let's get the distillery working. So that's the same basic idea. And the distillery actually needs wood to function. I think... and where's a brewery? Okay, there's a brewery like way over here. So do we want to deliver the wheat over to this brewery, then over to the distillery? I wonder if it would actually be best to do the opposite, of have this be the brewery for the distillery. Probably not. But if we ever want to hook up all these wheat fields, we would want to do that. But in the previous level, I realized that actually the brewery is rate limited. And it could only have 3 wheat fields fully connected to it before it just couldn't process anything anymore. So that tells me I should hook up the 3 wheat fields. Okay. And I think let's see here. It wasn't even 3, it was 2, wasn't it? That's pretty sad. But yeah, I think it was only 2. In which case, I should hook up these 2. And I'm tempted to just go into the optimal solution here, but that's 5. I don't know why I'm doing 5 long. It feels like a nice length. I don't know if it actually is like the best. Do I want to just like do this? Yeah, whatever. I don't know why I'm thinking about it. Oops. That's not what I meant to do. Let's just get it done with. Make it double tracked. Double stationed. The whole shebang. And we need to have some bridges. We definitely need a bridge over here. We're just gonna somehow need to get wood over to here as well. Get a couple trains going, and we need to fix our signals. Or it's not so much fix our signals as make any at all. And let's see here, chain signals going in, three signals going out. I think I got the direction correct there. I should move that in a little bit. It's a rather large junction, isn't it? And then what? We need to get wood in as well. So how can we get the wood most effectively? This really just needs to be a single line because it's for fuel. So I think that we could hook something into here and reuse a little bit of this track without too much difficulty. Should I go on the far side? Okay, so I think that what I actually should have done here is have the trains come in here. And then that allows me to have a little bit more room here. And then I'll have a wood train. Like so. Just come and hook into here all willy-nilly. So I need to come out also. And then this is just, it needs to be a block signal. See? And we'll just have one train going back and forth here. So that's 3. And we need a storage silo here. Just preparing that ahead of time. Great. Now we've got that working. Let's see here. So our wood train needs to go that way, and our wheat train needs to go. Actually, just not here. Okay. Hopefully that is all good. Let's just check that things are working as far as we have them. Okay, seems good. Got our trains coming out. Got our wood train going over. Oh, wait. Yeah, I guess that needs to be a block. It's so short. Okay, I was afraid that it would deadlock because this isn't long enough, but it kind of works maybe. I think it will be okay. Let's just run a little bit faster. Yeah, okay. The wood silo seems to be full. Yeah. Great. So now we need to deliver our beer over to the distillery. So maybe we shouldn't use this wheat field over here, because maybe it's better to use this wheat field and we can reuse some of the track. Because the beer, yeah, that might be the most efficient. Okay, let's. Oops, I am in the wrong mode. Okay, you guys. Let's just change this up a little bit. I think that'll be better. Oh, oops. Did I have this guy selected also? That's not good. Okay, this looks a little funny. I think I've messed it up. Something bad is going on here. There's definitely, this isn't good. Just get over here. Yeah. Trying to hook into it in a diagonal is kind of not nice. Depot. Okay. I think maybe because I was in the wrong editing mode that things got selected in a way that I wasn't expecting and accidentally dragged like all the depots at the same time. Anyhow, that looks like it's working. I'm reusing some pieces of track. So that's cool. And then for our wheat field, okay, let's just go ahead and yeah. I'm just thinking, how am I going to refuel the train that's coming from the distillery with the booze? I guess I can stop by here and just refuel, do nothing else. Might be worth it. Because anything else would be kind of hard. Yeah, that ought to work. Okay, so where do I want this truck to be? I mean, over here to unload quickly is what I was thinking, but maybe I should make it closer. However, speed is of the essence. Okay, I'm going to basically just put a big question mark here for the moment. I'll do something with that wheat field, but first I want to have something working. So let's make something work. And I think okay. Trying to articulate. I think I'll have some track going past on the other side there. And I can just like do that. So I'll just have free signal coming out. That ought to be fine. And then somewhere I need to put in my trains. That will be, these will be beer trains. And sure, I'll just have one for a moment. I need to set the signal, that, and I guess I'll probably eventually need a chain signal. Okay, I should probably have this, wait. Okay. Why is it not going? Oh, it's not going because there's no to go. That's an issue. Okay, yeah. Okay. So that should deliver some beer over to the distillery. Failed to turn around because there's not enough space. Okay. Yeah. That is an issue. Let's make sure everything works. Okay. So this should has some beer. So no liquor. I think it just didn't even deliver enough. Like, there wasn't enough beer to bring. Oh, we need wood also. Duh. I had even talked about that. Yeah. Okay. So let's go ahead and put a wood track. And I guess I'll do like this. I'll just hook into the same place. And then just a block signal for the moment. We'll see if we need more. And this is wood. Yeah. Uh-oh. I can't forget that we need to tell these things where to go. And you need to go there. Okay. Just make sure this works. Okay, if I would. And so there's one beer. So let's get another beer one going. All right. I want to see something appear here. Oh yeah, okay. So it's working. Success. And let's see here. What time's that? How long's it been? Why is okay. So the last thing I need to do is to make this functional is to pick up the liquor and take it over to Dublin. And this is a little bit in the way. So let's raise our bridge. Oh, does our bridge look not amazing? That's a bit better. It's kind of funny how this is on a slope. So let's, there, that looks a little nicer. Let's be lower. Yeah. Okay. Get back to our normal orientation. It looks a little funny to me otherwise. And this doesn't need to be too fancy. There, you know, we can use the same platform. Just like extend it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, it looks a little funny, but it should be valid. And oops. We here need, where is it? Your clicker. 5. Oh, it'd be funny if we could just actually use the lifter as the fuel. Extremely inefficient though. And then we need to refuel our train here. So that's why we have this here. And but just like stop there. And of course we need to make this wait. All right. And this is stopping, right? Yes, it is. Good. And we're delivering our beer and liquor. It doesn't show up here for very long, but you can see that the completion goes up because people will just immediately consume it. Like, oh, we got some whiskey. We better drink that. Oh no, 27 ran out of fuel. Why did it run out of fuel? Okay, let's. What's going on with the wood chain? Is our wood chain doing anything? Is it not coming frequently enough? What's going on? So right now we have like no fuel in our depot or silo, whatever you want to call it. Oh, I see a problem. We don't have a bridge here. Probably need at least a bridge there. Let's check again. Okay, so we got something. Let's run a little bit faster and see if we are delivering enough. It looks like we are delivering enough wood. And this area is fairly high traffic. Definitely the most exciting part of this particular map so far. All right, let's see if we can actually complete our level. And the completion shows here if you double click on the city, or up in this top right corner if you take a look, and that's always visible whenever you're simulating. And ta-da! Completed. Delivering all goods costs 2.4 million, and I am solidly in last place. Is my solution just bad? Will I ever be able to do better? I don't know. But the thing that I need to remember is go back to the world and get some update. Right. The Queen says, the connection of Dublin to our rail networks is most welcome. It marks a significant step in integrating the United Kingdom more closely together. Right. My player replies, Your Majesty, You speak of integration, but what of the economic problems that our rail network was meant to address? By addressing the economic needs of Ireland, we demonstrate our commitment to the well-being of all our citizens, wherever they reside. This act of solidarity strengthens the bonds of trust and loyalty between Ireland and England, fostering a shared purpose and destiny within our empire. Uncle has something to say. She talks sweetly, but her reasons are clear. You remember what she called Ireland before? That ailing limb isn't just being nursed back to health, it's being bound tighter so it can't pull away. Expanding economic ties and building infrastructure makes Ireland more dependent on English trade, industry, and governance. And never forget, the English elite see Ireland as different, not just in politics, but in faith. Economic control becomes political control, and political control keeps such people in their station. Sort of biting remarks. Uncle, you're so cynical. You speak of control, but surely this is a mutually beneficial relationship. By investing in Ireland, England is improving the lives and livelihoods of its citizens. I see your point, but Britain didn't become the world's most powerful empire through pure goodwill. Investments serve its own interests first. Look at India. Railways and factories built to extract resources, not to uplift the locals. In Africa, diamonds and gold flow out with little concern for the people. In Asia, especially China, it's about controlling trade and markets. In those territories, the divide between ruler and subject is visible at a glance. In Ireland, it runs along lines of faith. Protestant rulers deciding what's best for a Catholic majority they don't fully trust. The investment comes with strings. Britain's strength lies in keeping that grip, not merely in building. That's how empires endure. You may be right about her motives, but I believe I can still make a positive impact. Technology and industry raise productivity, and in time, living standards for everyone. All right. So, it's close to getting Dublin working. In future, I'll see if I can optimize my solution a bit more. But for now, bye-bye. If you like the video, hit like, subscribe if you want to see some more, and I'll see you around.